How's it going, friends? Welcome to my video. This is kind of the blunder that was heard around the world in round one of the FIDE candidates. Fabiano with the white pieces, Hikaru with the black pieces, and here Fabiano plays e6 check. And this is sort of the very well-known where Hikaru played king e7, which is actually a blunder, instead of king c7. The reason I wanted to kind of talk about it is because this is actually a very common situation in chess. You see these super grandmasters go into it as well, to where you're in check, your king's in check, you might have like two legal moves. One is totally fine and the other's completely losing. It may not seem like there's a big difference, or it might seem like both are fine, but it is very important to basically make that discernment, even at the super grandmaster level. And as a lot of people, as someone actually mentioned to me, king e7 actually looks very intuitive because you're just blocking the pawn. The problem with king e7 is that you let Fabiano's king into c6, allowing him to take the pawn, in which the c-pawn is going to be able to run, and there's nothing that black can do, right? So instead of king e7, Hikaru should play king c7, because that would be staving off the white king from the c6 square. It might seem like Fabi can use the pawn as a decoy and then, sort of utilize the king by playing e7 and then making a queen. But after king c6, there's this resource that Hikaru has here by playing this move, because obviously white is trying to take the pawn and everything like that. But black has this move, f5. The idea being to go bishop d8 and protect the pawn. If you take, obviously Hikaru will just take and win. And otherwise, if the pawn is taken, like, bishop takes, there's bishop d8. So, the line that Hikaru mentioned was king c7. He mentioned bishop f5, trying to sort of, like, take away the d7 square and then push the pawn, but he forgot that black can simply push the pawn, and actually, miraculously, because white's threatening checkmate, Hikaru would queen with check. So that would have been a way for him to save the game. So, again, oftentimes chess comes down to these one-movers.